hello, good morning, and exhale down. And so what we're doing is waking up our breath, waking up our joints. One more. And then we'll add on a little bit more for this warm up. Bring your feet in and lift up both heels. So I'm adding on a calf raise. Both heels are lifting for calf raises and still waking up the shoulders. 3, 4, 5, you got it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Now go to the floor and we'll take a hands and knees, just a little warm up for flexion and extension on the back. Take about 5 of those. You should feel your body start to warm up. And the inhale and the exhale. Now if you're doing okay, we're gonna go right on down to your plank. So a little bit more action here. Hold on to the forearms or toes and forearms. A modification would be forearms and knees. Otherwise, hold here, 10, and feel your belly pull in, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, lower the pelvis, you're on Sphinx or Swan. So if you can, go higher, but if you need a little modification, stay on the forearm. So hold 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now for a moment, child pose, press back. Let your hips go to the mat, and then let your legs go long and grab a heavier or 2 band. Press out the feet or knees long, cross the band like an X. Walk the hands forward. So I've got my hands pretty close to the feet or shins on the start, and then pulling back. Return to you a little bit more. And 3, good. Stand tall or sit tall. 4, 5, now we're doing 15 more of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, good. 11, elbows go past your ribs. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 20. Now I'm taking this one out and grabbing a different band. So if you have more than one band, grab a medium one. Wrap that around your feet. Make sure it's even. Go out like a soft T. So the arms have a bit of a roundness to them, but they are wide. Yes, and they are just lower than your shoulders. Rear deltoid. 5, really good for posture. 6, back shoulders. 7, 8, 9, good. 10, now 10 more. 11, 12, the breath through your nose. 13, and out your nose. 14, you're tall. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now just take the hands lower, so beside the floor, and just wider than your hips. Pull, you're tall. This one also has a chest expansion, a nickname called chest expansion. So your chest stays wide. In other words, your shoulders won't poke forward. Your crown is tall. Neck is soft. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The arms should be feeling it. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now cross the rope like an X. Cross the rope like a letter X. Place your elbows very close to your rib cage, and then open up the forearms. This one is external rotation. This one is so good to help keep the shoulders from rounding forward. So it won't feel like humongous muscles. It'll feel like small muscles near the back of the shoulder. 9, good. Way to work that. 10, range of motion. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I'm going to have us, if you need to sit, grab a sit, and then we're going to stand up without using our hands. And 1 foot or 2 is going to be in the middle of the band. And I like to check, is it even? So I check the tails, and you'll bend and exhale. Good, you're tall. And 3, your shoulders are open. 4, there you go, 1 or 2 feet. I'm using 1 foot because I've got a pretty stout band, but figure out what works for you, your height, your band. Good, neck soft. This is a nice one to see your wrist. You do want them neutral. You want your joints to feel good. So just kind of double check everything. 14, 15, 16, that's it. 17, 18, everyone's posture looks so good. 19, and 20. All right, now take fingers. Let me show you from the back side. Your band behind you at the scapula. I like to grab the excess band. Now, remember how we warmed up earlier? If you could add on 10 heel raises at the same time that you press out. We're going to change the arms in a moment, but for now, if you can add the calves, and all the toes have equal weight. Good. There is a moment of balance. 7, 8, 9. Okay, now the hands come forward. So push, and if you need to adjust anything, do. So let me show you from the side. Going forward. 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now for 5 of these, we're going to put it together in a pattern. So go out and forward, and then out and forward. This is 2, out and forward. This is 3, out and forward. That's 4, out and forward. Very good. Now we're going to use this band as a way to stretch in a letter Y. This is a stretch for your posture. In a letter T. And in a letter something low. I. Hold that. Nice job. Grab a sip, and if you would like, I'm going to grab a slightly lighter band, one that I can do the shoulders with. So you're going to stand on the band with a heel. Now we're going to be fishing on these. We're going to do 15 out to the side. So try to find an intensity where you do feel it, but you'll feel like you're fatigued in 10 more. Good. You feel it, but you can do 2, 3, 7 more. 4, but it'll get harder. 5, so it's getting harder on my end. 6, but we want to feel those shoulders. 7, 8, you've got a little core going on too to stabilize you. 9, and you're not leaning. 10. Now we're going to switch the foot. So now I'm on the left heel, left hand. Whatever hand you're on is fine. Just make it same side of the foot and the different hand. And 2. Lateral raise. 3. Now we're going to slow it down on the way down. 4. We'll add that cue. 5. If it's too easy, take more band. 6, 7, good. 8, 9, and ideally it's starting to feel fatigued, so I've got 5 more, but the good news about the band is you just move your feet to make it right for you. 3 more. 3, good. 2, and 1. All right, other heel, we're gonna do 15 to the front. Stand on that band, go forward. Now this is front raise, about shoulder height. Good. 4, and next soft. 5, we'll add that cue, resist on the way down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, try the other heel on the different leg and the different hand. So it's going to be 15 front, and you may have to adjust how tight it is at the beginning. 4, go about parallel to the floor. 6, wrist neutral. 7, abs help you keep it neutral. 8, should start to feel like your shoulders are working. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Really good. Kick off the band so we can use it as a stretch tool. So this time it's very similar, but we go forward and back 5 times. Forward and back 5 times. Good. Breathe in. 2 more. And 1 more. Looking good. Now we're going to meet on the floor. You can grab a sip as well, and I'm going to encourage you to use no hands to get on the floor. We're going to do chest press with our hand weight, so at least a 5-pound weight, but it could be 5 to 10 on the mat. And what you'll do is, they call it hook position. Feet on the floor, head on the pillow if you need it. Push up and touch the hand weight. Is that a girl? And push up. And up. And push. Now your ribs are on the mat. 5, 6, 7, 8. Your exhale pushes the arms up. 9. Your feet are keeping your back safe. 10. Good. 11, 12, 13. Try to lengthen the elbow all the way if you can. Yep, there you go. That last inch, it matters. 5, 6, 17, 18, 19. Now, we're going to just release the arms and the legs, so check your space, but it's like you just woke up in the morning. Release everything, toes, fingers, shift your spine. We're going to do a second set while we're here and take advantage of our place. I'll show you what it is without the weight. It looks like a fly, and if for any reason you need to modify, please do, but it might be the same weight or a little bit lighter. So let's say 5 to 10. Both ends of the weights touch. Then you open up like you're hugging a tree, but listen to your body. If you need to change that and do a narrow elbow beside your ribs for your shoulder, then that is fine. I want you to feel safe. And exhale, 5, and inhale. And 6, 7, and you're breathing in your nose, and you're breathing out your nose. And feel like your exhale helps you push the weights together and your belly pulls in. 13, 14. And another trick is if you get tired, you can always change weights during the exercise. 16, 17, 18, 19. Now I'm going to have the hand weights totally out of the way. Take a full body stretch that's safe for you. They're not hitting anything. Breathe in. Inhale. And then exhale. You can use your abs to come up if you'd like. Nice job. We're going to grab a sip and stand up tall. You are going to grab a heavier weight. So 5 to 10. Left foot forward, right foot back. Now notice how I'm in one long line and I'm pulling an arm up, forearm parallel to the forearm perpendicular to the floor. Good. And I'm going to turn so you can see different angles, but look how my back leg is strong and long. It's not, let me turn to you, and I'm doing one at a time for now. It's good. And the opposite would be if you look like a tortoise shell, but we are long like a plank and crown to heel. You got it. Oh, everybody looks so good. That back leg's good and long. All right, last 5. 5, 4, 3. This one always reminds me of starting a lawnmower. 2. Now when we change, I'm going to have us stand up to give our posture muscles a break, then switch hands. Switch legs. So right hand to right thigh, left leg back, and think of it as a kickstand on a bike. It's strong and long. There's no sag in the knee. That way we keep our knees safe too. Energy in the back leg. Now the front thigh does have a little strength in it, like almost like a little squat. Good. Your body's tall and long. I'm going to turn to you now. You look good. Good. I like the neck position. Here's that breath I forgot to do. Breathe in and out through your nose. All right, 15. Elbow past your body, so pull your elbow up. There you go, Polly. Yeah, pull your elbow up. That's it. And take 2 more. 2, 1. Now I'm going to stand first, and then I'm going to get rid of the weight. Grab a sip if you'd like, please. And interlace the finger at the lumbar spine, and I'm going to have us do a tree if you'd like. So if you'd like one more thing, this also is your hands are behind you stretching, and the shoulder stretch, and you're in a tree pose, which works your glute. So 2 things. We do like the one-legged balance because it helps prevent falls. Now this foot comes down, switch your feet, so other foot. High is a little harder. Interlace your fingers and open up your shoulders and chest. If your palms will touch behind you, if they'll touch each other, do that too. 5, 4. That's okay. 3, there you go. 2. And then let it go. Nice job. Now we're going to take a lateral raise. It'll be a lesser weight than that chest press. And so I would say you're going to need 3 to 6 pounds. I would say you're going to need 3 to 6 pounds. 3 to 7, maybe. Try it and see. 5 is probably a good bet. All right, now we all look good, so we're going to just do a little slow down. There you go. I do like having a few hand weights nearby. It's good you can change during the exercise. But you see it's a longer lever. There you go. Now we're always practicing our posture, aren't we? So here we are, standing tall. And we're doing that deliberate lift. You guys are doing great at the controlled slow down. That's called work in the negative. Good. Now we are doing 5 more. I know on the bands we did 15 each, but because we can do this bilateral, we're going to take advantage of it. We're going to do 20 here. 3 more. 2 more. Good, and do both arms feel the same? And then lower, lower, lower. Good, now this is a different stretch. Listen to your body, but if you can do a cow face, do it. If not, just do the tricep part. And if you can do 3 circles for balance, I'm trying to not touch our foot to the floor. 3 the other way. take that foot down, switch your hands. So you have a posture stretch here. And if you can't do this, just do the tricep part. 3. And 3 the other way. Looking good. Let that go. I'm gonna have us take a knock on the door light. We're gonna do a little hammer curl next. Hammer could also be like this, or if you need a supinated, please do it. Listen to your joints. I would say 5 to 10 pounds. And because we're bending the lever, we're bending it at the elbow. It's a shorter lever. So try it. Also good, Polly, this could be done with the bands. So I should say that. You can do these with the bands as well. Good, especially, it's nice to have the bands and the hand weights, then you can mix it up as you need. Good. Tall. When I worked at the rec center probably 25 years ago, we used old plastic drink bottles filled with wet sand. So you can always come up with something creative. All right, try 10 more. And then let's do that cue that I always need reminding on. Slow it down on the way down. And what I like is I see everyone's elbows are contained. I don't see anyone kind of knocking their elbows backwards. And I don't see anyone rocking their torso. So very good. All right, last 5. Last 4. Feel your forearm and your grip. That brachioradialis. 3. Neck soft. So you can do this every now and then if you need. 2. Good. Let that go. And we're going to do probably my favorite stretch. We're going to do a half moon. Now, if you would like to add on the foot over, please do that. This is a posture stretch. This is so good for breathing too. Breathe into that rib cage, rotate down, rotate up. And inhale. Go to the other side. Up, over. Breathe into this rib cage now. Rotate down. Rotate up. Let it go. Now grab a dynaband, medium or so, and take it behind your head with one arm, and let the other hand catch at the lumbar. So this bottom hand is going to be really still. Okay, so it's just an anchor. Let the top hand push up. And 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, good. 10, 11, good. Try to make your wrist feel as comfortable as it can here, so none of these should hurt your joints. I don't want them to hurt your joints. You want to work the muscles, but keep the bones healthy. 6, this builds density as well in the bones. 3 more. Looking good, guys. Okay, that should feel like it's fatigue. This hand comes out. Give it a little shake. The other arm comes back. Now this one's an anchor, the bottom one I should say, and the top one is the worker. Okay, and push up. Yeah, neck is soft. Now make sure, do you have enough tension? It's behind you. So I'll just show you from behind. You're pushing up, the bottom hand's an anchor. And if you do want to add calf raises, go for it. I always feel like mine's a little long here and I might trip on it. It'd be horrible to trip on a band, but if you have enough length or you can grab more, please do. Yeah, 15, good. 16. Now that arm should feel fatigued, right? Or getting fatigued. 17, 18, 19, 20, good. Let that go. Interlace your fingers at the lumbar spine. We are going to take a push-up here. So the push-ups are going to be on your wall. That's one place. On the floor. So here's either this way, elbows in. You could also take them all fours like this You can also take them all fours where your knees are a little further away. And let's take 10 together. Good. Nice. And then interlace. So lift up your shoulders. Good. Breathe in. We're going to sneak in one more, and it's going to be the front raise. It's going to look like this, guys. So see how long the lever is. You'll probably need a weight that's between 3 and 7. And so I'm going to stand up, feet about shoulder width. Now, at first, let's just do both, okay, so that we're efficient. And what we'll do is we'll break it down after this because they get harder. Notice how you're not leaning back. Yeah. 5. Good. Next off. 6. 7. Here we go. Resisting gravity. 8. 9. 10. Now, see if you can take it one at a time. 1. 1. 2. And you notice your tone in your torso is a little different now because you would be tempted to lean, but you want to keep your body upright. Good. 5. 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. Strong. 8. 8. 9. 9. And you know where we're going. 10, 10, release that, and let me give you a couple stretches for your hands. So pull your fingers down. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. Pull your fingers down. Pull your fingers the other way. So whichever way you didn't do it, now I'm pulling the fingers down and the top of the forearm's getting a stretch. Now do it the other way. These are all hand stretches. Hands together like prayer and then lower them. They separate generally when you feel that stretch. All right, you remember how we started with 3 big breaths. We're gonna open up. We're gonna take an inhale, and when your arms are overhead, you'll usually find you can take a fuller breath. The rib cage is lifted and opens. Breathe in. Now we're going to bring those feet together and bring the hands back down to the heart and just check in with our posture. From the side, we have our knees long. We have our pelvis neither forward nor back. It's parallel to the floor. Ribs are over it. Shoulders are relaxed. Crown is tall. Ear is in line with the shoulder from the side view. Jaw parallel to the floor. Take a moment to notice how it feels to have started your morning in a healthy wellness way. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you feel great, wonderful.